It's that time of season, pumpkin pie everything. And if you're a pumpkin pie junkie like me, I need something with the least amount of sugar, it's high in protein, and low in carbs. So if you're ready for a great recipe, let's get started. All right, so let's go over the ingredients and what you're going to need. I have a food processor here. You can use a high-speed blender, that's fine too. I just like this because it's wider and it's easier to get into. We have 1 cup of natural Greek yogurt, no flavor. We have 1 cup of sweetener. This is monk fruit because I don't do sugar. I like the alternatives. We have 4 cups of cottage cheese. We have 4 teaspoons of pumpkin spice, 4 eggs, and we have 1 full can of our pumpkin puree. Now in the description below, I'll break it down to where it's just 2 servings. This is 8 because I got a lot of people to feed. And it's just easier to make more. And then if I'm really hungry, I can always have an extra one. All right, so let's get busy. We're just going to dump all our ingredients in here. All right, once we get everything in, pop that top on, and we're going to puree this. All right, I'm going to stop it on occasion, and I'm going to clean up anything that's at the top, like the yogurt or cottage cheese or whatever may be kind of still floating here at the top. Just kind of knock it down, get it back in there, and then fire it back up. All right, so it looks like it's pretty much mixed up to the consistency I would want. I'm going to taste it though. That's not bad. At this point, if you wanted to add a little bit more of the pumpkin spice or a little bit more of the monk fruit, which that's what I'm about to do, just to give it a little bit more flavor, go ahead and do that. You know, you got to mix it to the way you like it to taste. All right. So we got the pumpkin spice added. Add some more of that monk fruit. Fire it back up and then taste it again. And then we're going to get it in the oven. All right, before you taste it again, make sure you get yourself a clean spoon. That's spot on. That right there tastes like a pumpkin cheesecake. So I got myself a ramekin, I don't know, tomato, potato, whatever. Whatever you call it. This is a 10-ounce ramekin. I'm going to take this. I'm going to grease it first, then pour some of this in there, get it in the oven, and that's 1 serving. The other thing you can do, if you want to add a little bit more flavor and make it really taste like a pumpkin pie, get yourself a graham cracker, crumble it up, just put it on the top. But if you're trying to avoid the carbs and the extra sugars, just go with the pumpkin puree and it'll make your day. All right, let's get it in there. All right, so we got it in there. The oven's been preheating at 350 now. It's ready to go. We're going to cook this for about 35, 45 minutes. We just want to make sure that it gets cooked all the way through. Now I made a single serving there. The rest of this I'm just going to pour into, you can do a 9x13 pan, a 9x9, depending on how much. This is probably more for a 9x9. Or I have one of these giant sized ramekins here. I'm just going to pour all this into here. Use a spatula to get off all the goodness that's inside there. Don't want to waste any of it. Now on this one, since make this one a little bit different, I'm actually going to break up the graham crackers and throw it on top. All right, so it's all done. It looks delicious, smells delicious. The kids have been asking me, what the heck are you cooking? I'm baking. All right, now it's time to take the taste test. Tastes like pumpkin pie. It's a little thick, but it's delicious. I definitely like my pumpkin pie cold. This has just been sitting at room temperature, which is okay. You can top this, like I said, with graham cracker to give you that pumpkin pie feel or pumpkin pie taste. But me, I'm trying to keep away from those extra carbs. Keto, diabetic, everything friendly. No added chemical sugars. You have sweeteners, but it's all natural from a fruit, from monk fruit. You got to try this healthy alternative. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you got any value out of this or you're going to make this, leave me a comment. Tell me what you would do to change it. And then share it with a friend. Thanksgiving's around the corner, so it's Christmas. This might be the way to go. You can always make the filling the same way that I did and just go and get a graham cracker crust from a grocery store. Pour it in, same thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.